Jonathan Gooch, more commonly known by his stage names Feed Me and Spor, is a drum and bass, dubstep and electro house producer and DJ. He is currently managed by 360 Group. Biography: Jon Gooch obtained the name Spor after an authentication of particular IP identities. After a successful partnership with Renegade Hardware and Barcode Recordings, and releases with TB's Subtitles Recordings, in 2006, Spor and long-term friend Chris Renegade launched Lifted Music and signed music from producers such as Apex, Evil Intent, Woon and Face. On February 24, 2010, Spor released his second double EP, Conquerors and Commoners, on the Lifted Music label. In an interview with K Magazine, he said the title was inspired by a quote by Harlan Ellison. The album was well received by drum and bass fans, with 2 of the tracks from the album being played on Andy C's Nightlife 5 mix CD. Spor has since then been playing his music at clubs across the world under the Lifted Music guise. Gooch was also involved in a second side project called Seventh Stitch, which produced alternative IDM. Under this alias, he worked with another artist named Andrew Aker on a track entitled Oceans. Gooch also has an electro house and dubstep project, Feed Me. A 2-track EP titled The Spell/Raw Chicken was released under Dead May 5's label, Mau 5 Trap. Another track, More Des Moi, was released on Noisea's label Division alongside the group's original track BAUL. He released a second EP under Mau 5 Trap on December 25, 2010, titled Feed Me's Big Adventure. It featured 8 tracks, including both electro house and dubstep. His third EP of 4 tracks called To the Stars was released on June 3, 2011. He released another EP titled Feed Me's Escape from Electric Mountain on February 6, 2012. It features 6 tracks, with vocals from Hadouken and Lindsay. On August 20, 2012, Gooch released a new single titled Little Cat Steps. Soon after, it was revealed he was producing a full-length album. On October 28, he released another single with folk band Crystal Fighters, titled Love Is All I Got. The EP also features 4 remixes, including Gooch's Matilda remix. On December 20, he stated on Twitter, "One more single and 2 B-sides, then it's album and tour time." The tracks were posted on his SoundCloud, and were titled Death by Robot, Dial-Up Days, and Gravel. The Death by Robot EP was released on January 16, 2013. On May 22, 2013, Gooch released a series of statements on his Twitter informing his fans that, come autumn, there will be a hiatus in his DJing. He explained to his fans, "What I really love doing is making music, art, telling stories. Being creative. I don't want a situation where this becomes a backseat." He later tweeted, "Seems common to assume writing music means wanting to DJ, I started by accident. It's a fun and enriching social experience but not art." He later confirmed via Facebook that he will resume touring in 2014 after he has spent time creating a short film featuring Feed Me, established his own label, working on artwork for his shows, and writing his next studio album. Gooch has founded the record label Sotto Voce to release music under the Feed Me alias as well as provide a platform for new, aspiring artists to release their music. His debut studio album Calamari Tuesday was released on October 14, 2013 through the new label featuring 15 original tracks from his alias Feed Me, 2 of which were previously released as singles. It was revealed in an interview with DJ Mag that Gooch would like to release albums under each of his Spor, Feed Me and Seventh Stitch aliases in 2013. Jonathan has also appeared on the podcast radio show DVDASA on January 15, 2014. Discography = Feed Me = Releases. Guest appearances. Production credits. Remixes = Spend other various names Spor Euro Caligo, Spor Euro Ziggurat / Push Me, Pull You, Face and Spor Euro Out of Focus, Spor Euro Pacifica EP, Noisia and Spor Euro Falling Through, Spor Euro Knock You Down, Spor Euro Conquerors and Commoners, Spor Euro Silver Spaceman / Some Other Funk, Spor Euro Aztec / Do Not Shake, Spur Euro Clarets March / Stupit, Spur Euro Breath In, Scream Out EP. Spur Euro From the Inside Out, Spur Euro Supernova, Spur Euro Molehill, Spur Euro Hydra, Spur Euro Knock You Down, Spur Euro Powder Monkey, Spur Euro Ignition, Spur and Infiltrator Euro 3 Faces, Spur Euro Tactics EP, Spur Euro Ultimate Technology / Cyberpunk, Spur Euro Alpha Trion, Spur Euro Way of the Samurai, Spur Euro Haunt Me / Brickbeats, Spur Euro Dante's Inferno, Final Reckoning Euro Nothing Less / 1000 Worlds, Final Reckoning Euro Ghost Thacker, Unknown Era / Unicron Euro Shadows / You Must Believe, Unicron Euro Orion's 5, Spur Euro Insecticide, Spur Euro 3 Ravens, Spur Euro Haywire, Spur Euro Nebulous, Spur Euro Outbroken, Spur Euro Running Man, Spur Euro Judgment / The Whisper, Remixes, Conflict Euro Messiah, Woon Euro Hate Machine, The Chemists Euro Stompbox, Evil Intent Feat. Woon Euro 8-Bit Bitch, Bad Company UK Euro Bullet Time, Basement Jorks Feat. Sam Sparrow Euro Feelings Gone, Two Fingers Feat. Sway Euro That Girl, Don Diablo and Example Euro Hooligans, Hadouken. Euro Turn the Lights Out, Noisy Euro Machine Gun, The Prodigy Euro Nasty, Volts Euro Lifespan. References. External links, Feed Me official website, Lifted Music, Sotto Voce Records, Spur Discography at Discogs, Spirit Roller Beats, Spirit Loss FM.